Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk about the new story mode, specifically the alternate mode, ultimate mode, ultimate mode. Because I really enjoy this game mode and I really enjoy taking my tier 3s into this. This is some of the hardest content in the game right now, believe it or not, besides like Galactus GBR or like stage 90 plus of World Boss. And it's some of the cleanest content in the game. Clean in the sense that it looks so beautiful when you're actually playing, because there's no strikers, there's not that much noise going on, so you can really see the character's skills individually, and you get to highlight some of the best characters in the game because it is, of course, tier 3 and awakened characters only. But I do feel like, just despite all of the positives of this game mode, I do feel like it could have been so much more if the rewards had just been better. And they still have a chance, they still have an opportunity to buff the rewards, so I'm obviously asking the netmarble devs, please put in a few more rewards, even if they have a limited a limited acquire rate per day. Maybe have 5 level 3 XP chips that you can get 3 times a day, so that people will play this at least a little bit, right? At least once or twice a day, because it's so much fun and it's so cool. And I think in the future I will do like a speed run challenge and sort of contest with prizes with real rewards for the last stage, 8-3 showdown, and I will be showing you that stage. But first I want to highlight some of the difficult stages earlier on, and I want to explain them to you so that you know what to do, because I've seen some people already struggling with them and people messaging me, I can't complete this stage, I can't complete that stage, what do I do? And I also want to highlight these stage special bonuses. I think I've made a video on this already, but I want to highlight them again because, listen, netmarble, you have a very good idea on your hands. Whoever thought of this, you need to let them continue to think of these things. Go further, add more special bonus, stage special bonus effects, switch them up, add different ones, put them together. Okay, this is a really good idea, and you can apply these things to like pretty much any other game mode to make it more challenging and to make it more interesting and to make us use different characters. So you've got your standard things like, immunity to energy damage. So obviously here, Silver Surfer and Jean Grey aren't going to do any damage, but Hulk is fine. And then the other effects are just kind of whatever. Here you have immunity to physical damage, so I can't use Hulk, but Silver Surfer and Jean Grey are fine. Okay, that's not too difficult. Enemies have immunity to guard break. This is not really a problem for most characters. You're still going to do enough damage to kill them as long as you build your characters properly at tier 3 awakened. So I honestly think that this one is actually not really useful, but that is just me. And then we come to more difficult ones. So now you have 50% guaranteed dodge. Really, really fun. Unfortunately, 50% guaranteed dodge is really not enough. In PvP, you'll notice the 50% guaranteed dodge because the enemies will also have 75. Like the enemies that you fight with 50% guaranteed dodge, i.e. Quicksilver, he will also have 75 regular dodge. So you can see here Quicksilver has 45% guaranteed dodge, but my Quicksilver also has 75% dodge, and most good PvP Quicksilvers will have close to 75. So 75% dodge plus 50% guaranteed dodge is a serious combo, but only 50% guaranteed dodge is not enough. They could bump this up to like 60, 70, 80%, and it would still be very interesting, and that would push you to tier 3 characters like Apocalypse or Cyclops, who have ignore dodge as part of their kit. Even Quicksilver does. Again, I love this mechanic. They just need to do this more. They need to add more of these mechanics. They could have a week of timeline battle where all characters have this buff, so then you're forced to bring ignore dodge or ignore dodge leaderships. There's just so many awesome things they could do with this game. They just need to be more creative, and they need to embrace the creativity. But here, this is one of the ones that I wanted to highlight. This is one of the first stages that people have a lot of trouble with, 5-1, and you have to carefully read the stage special bonus. So here it says reflects damage that you receive from heroes, decreases the damage that you receive. So not only do heroes do less damage, but they also will get the damage reflected. So I'm going to go into the stage now to show you what happens when you try to use a hero. So you absolutely 100% cannot use a hero. It doesn't even matter if you iframe or not. Check this out. So we know Silver Surfer's 4th skill is an iframe. When we use that iframe, well, I got stunned there. Hang on. So when we use his 4th skill iframe, as I was saying, you will see he's basically going to die instantaneously. There we go. He died in just a second. We're going to switch over to Jean Grey. Okay, Hulk killed everyone. We know that Jean Grey's 5th skill is an iframe. Let's check it out. Oh, she died instantaneously. So you can see the reflect is so massive. Look, she even dies twice. But look, Hulk's a villain, not a hero. So Hulk is able to complete this stage on his own. So you've got only 7 options for tier 3s if you have all tier 3 characters, because only 7 of them can actually be villains to take advantage of that. You also have the 3 awakened characters. So there's actually only 10 characters in the game that can clear this stage. You've got the 7 tier 3s, including the 4 tier 3s that have uniforms to turn them into villains, on top of Mystique, I guess Red Guardian without a uniform. You could have an awakened Red Guardian without uniform, and then Red Skull and Dr. Octopus. So there's actually 11 characters. That's quite interesting. There's 11 characters, not 10, if you take off Red Guardian's uniform. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Otherwise, you can see this is actually not that hard once you follow the stage requirement correctly. But you have to read it carefully and you have to follow it. And I think these kinds of things, I mean, you know, it's pretty straightforward once you look at it. And it's like, oh, okay, I know the gimmick. But these kinds of gimmicks are important. These kinds of gimmicks are ways to make you think and ways to make the content feel different, rather than just being the same beat 'em up, the same smashing, you know, that you do day in and day out. To use specific characters with specific combinations. They can even do things like you have to bring all heroes, or you have to bring all villains, or you have to bring, you know, one cosmic character, like the things that they're doing in Shadowland. I really want to highlight these things because this is what makes the game fun, right? Highlighting the uniqueness of different Marvel characters. See, but these rewards are just terrible. The rewards are so bad. But highlighting the unique properties of a wide variety of Marvel characters and forcing players or encouraging them to use those unique properties, right? That's why people are so hype about the new Shadowland stages. Sure, we have new enemies to fight in Shadowland, which is always amazing, but a big part of the reason why Shadowland is fun right now is because you're not just bringing in any combat type. You can't just bring in any speed type, right? You have to go here and you have to be like, okay, it's not just a speed type. They all happen to be speed types, but I have to use a Spider-Verse character. And it seems very shallow, or it seems very surface level, but it's important. It's important to have this kind of thing. And it's important to have players build around those things, not only to help progress their roster so that they have more, you know, ideas, because otherwise players just sort of, I can build anyone I want, right? Because as long as I have these meta characters that these YouTubers or these guides on Reddit or whatever, as long as I have these meta characters, I can just blow through all the content and then I can just build whoever I want. That's fun for some players, and that's fun for a very casual experience, but it doesn't offer any sort of depth, and it doesn't offer any sort of, you know, further creativity, especially if you just don't have many Marvel characters that you like, right? And so creating more situations, creating more unique experiences where you need to use specific characters, on the one hand, it gives all players, a guidepost. You know, you build these characters, build those characters, build those characters. So you have these progressions built out for you. It also introduces you to new Marvel characters. If you just weren't a big fan of Spider-Verse characters, or you didn't know much about Phoenix Force characters, maybe you'll investigate that now and you'll find out more about them, which is fun to read comics and do all that stuff. And you'll experience new characters, right? And new play styles and new animations and things like that. So this one here basically does the invert of the previous stage, 5-1. It reflects damage from villains. So here, Silver Surfer and Jean Grey will be just fine, and then Hulk will get absolutely decimated. And then the rest of the mechanics here are pretty much the same, with Fear and the Time Freeze Trap. Here they have Penetration. This would be good if the enemies had more damage. If the enemies dealt more damage and you had to really be careful, then I think it would be interesting. Or perhaps if it was a pierce attack that after a certain number of hits, it would have some sort of extra effect added onto it. Maybe it would like teleport you back in the stage, so you had to watch out and not get hit too many times. It would be fun. And then here, they can hit you when you are iframing. This is not really important. Most characters, when they're iframing, they're still doing big damage abilities. Someone like, let's say, Ant-Man might be in trouble because he has that 4th skill with a really long iframe where it does very low damage. Or perhaps if they created if they comboed this iframe ignore with something like this one, as a chance to be snared when you're hit, or has a chance to be feared when you're hit, that could be good, because then they could pull you out of your iframes while they're hitting you. So that would, you know, you'd want to either use non-iframe skills, or you'd want to put up immunities beforehand. But the -50 attack it's just kind of whatever. And then the snare, the Black Tornado snare, it's good. I like those environmental hazards. I like things that you have to dodge. So I've been running this stage now and then. This is the very last stage. I have no proof to back up whether the last stage gives you more rewards than the other stages, but I just personally enjoy playing this stage. It's the most difficult stage, so it also, to me, is the most fun stage. I don't think it's the fastest stage to run. So if you have a stage out there that you think is faster to run, hit me up in the comments down below and let me know. if you are doing any sort of daily, you know, alternate story mode content, what stages do you choose if you're going to try to speed run through them to just get as many type enhancement kits as possible? Which ones do you speed run through and why? And then what team do you use? So I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. Now, I don't know if Jean Grey and Hulk are going to be able to get out of the blast zone soon enough. They are not able to. They're both dead, but Jean Grey revives. This is going to be actually pretty tough. We might die to Thor and Loki. Usually, I don't lose everybody, so unfortunately, we did lose everyone that time. So let's see what happens here. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to get out of the way here. Genie. Oh, she's so slow. Slow lady. Here's the more carpet bombs. There we go. We're going to kill all these little ads here, and then we are going to fight Loki and Thor. We're very low on HP, so I'm a little bit worried that we're going to die. Thor has a pretty crazy attack. That one, that purple one, where he just, like, decimates you. But we killed him pretty fast. We got it. So there you go. And I speedrun this stage. This is the stage that I think I'm going to do a competition for speedrunning. Oops. Yeah, let me know if you guys have a faster stage. I mean, you can finish that stage in like a minute, right? So yeah, I guess you could sit here speedrunning this stage all day, so you don't want the rewards to be too good, but it's 8 energy each time, so it's not like I'm not spending any energy. But man, these rewards are so defeating, dude. Even if they gave me just like two level 3 XP chips, 1 or 2 level 3 XP chips, I would farm this 10 times a day easily. Even if there was only a limit of 10 times or 5 times per day, I would easily play it 5 or 10 times per day. But these rewards here, this is literally worthless. So anytime you see Norn Stones, for me and for most players, it's just not worth it. It's great if you're a newer player because you can farm a ton of these Norn Stones and then you can go use them in the Shield Lab to make Ultimates bios and whatever else. But man, for everybody else that's already done that or who doesn't need to do that, you're really only getting this. And this is just so bad. It's a lot faster than GBR. So I think a lot of players are going to move towards doing this. And it is better. I think it's better rewards than GBR because imagine that's one run, right? So I'm going to quickly do another run here and let's see if we can get all 3 rewards. If you get all 3 rewards, this is definitely better drops than GBR. And maybe that's why the devs think that these rewards are good because it's better than GBR. But what they don't realize is the rewards for GBR are still bad. People still think, oops, we're not supposed to be here yet. People still think the rewards for GBR need to be improved. So you guys, you know, giving us these GBR rewards, it's not actually better than GBR. I mean, it's not actually good just because it's better than GBR, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to give you $1, which is more than your previous boss was paying you. Your previous boss was paying you 50 cents. Yeah, but like any other boss pays $5. So, you know, for game modes that require tier 3 characters, there should be rewards that at least make you excited to tier 3 some of those. Oh no, we can't get. Oh, we did. Oh, nice. Nobody died. Awesome. We did make it. I thought we were going to make it. But yeah, any kind of game mode where you have to use tier 3 characters, come on, netmarble. You've got to recognize that these rewards are just not going to cut it for a game mode that requires tier 3 characters. No way. Oh, I think we're dead here. Yep. Silver Surfer died to Thor. Thor's serious. Thor's seriously scary. So you have to get rid of him as soon as possible. Otherwise, you're in big trouble. We're having a little bit of trouble here. Loki is giving us a hard time, but there we go. We got it. So now let's see if you get the good reward. So this is 16 energy. So you can actually run this 3 times to equal 1 run of GBR. So if you look at it that way, this is better. You only get 1 type of type enhancement kit, but 3 runs is still 24 energy. So there you go. See, if you were to get these every single time, if I were to get all 3 every single time, then I would honestly run this every day. I really would run this every day. But the thing is, half the time, more than half the time, you only get the 1 stars. That's not worth it at all, dude. Do you know how many 1 stars it takes to get a 6 star? Thousands. It's like 2,000 or something. 2,000 1 stars to make a 6 star. It's completely ridiculous. It's crazy. So yeah, I really like this game mode. I really enjoy taking my tier 3s and going through with different tier 3 teams because there's so many combinations you can make, and you only play 1 character and the other 2 run with you or whatever, you switch between them. So it's actually really fun. And it's only going to get more fun as we get more Awakened in tier 3 characters. But the rewards just need to be a little bit better. You're almost there. You're like halfway there. So just please add some new rewards, and then please make more alternate ultimate game modes for like the All War campaign in the future, because that will be really fun to go through my own tier 3s and fight Odin. So yeah, I had to shine a light one more time on this game mode, not only to let you guys know in case you do want to grind type enhancement kits, like to get Spider-Man type enhanced or Captain Marvel or Thanos or whatever for the legendary battles, so you can definitely farm those stages with some tier 3s and some awakened characters to do that. Honestly, if you want to go faster on some stages where you don't have to use all 3 characters at the same time, maybe bringing Mystique awakened so you have extra damage to supervillains might speed up the fights where the boss is like 5, 6, 7, 8 million HP. But otherwise, I love this stage in particular because it's still challenging enough with the positioning to not get nuked by the carpet bombing. And then you can still complete it really fast because it's just, 3 waves and then the Loki Thor boss at the end. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's a faster farming stage for which type enhancement kit. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.